Yo, what's up guys, it's 42 Daily back here with another video. I'm excited to finally be back in this nice chair that I have and, making some actual YouTube content. I hope you guys have been enjoying the music industry podcast that I've been doing. I'm super excited to, be continuing that. Today's topic is going to be about Playboi Carti. This is going to be a bit of a skeptical video because it's been a while since he's dropped, honestly, and I know you guys are antsy for new music, and I am as well. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Just sit back, relax, and yeah, let's talk about Playboi Carti. All right, so first off, let's talk about his activity lately. And I'm not talking about Instagram story activity, Twitter activity, or YouTube activity, because let's be honest, there's been none of that. But let's talk about, what he's been doing specifically with Kanye West. So Kanye and Playboi Carti were in Milan, Italy, about a few days ago for the Milan fashion show that was happening, and also the Kanye Vultures listening party that was happening. Playboi Carti showed up to that event in Milan, Italy. He was performing, doing some awesome stuff, throwing up his YVL sign, all of that. He even took a photo in front of an Ice Spice, American flag. That was pretty funny. And then got kissed by a few fans, and it was kind of odd, honestly. But he's been in, Italy, specifically Europe as well, because there was a Paris show in which Playboi Carti potentially may have showed up to. It was just another Vultures listening party by Kanye, and there was this video of this mask, or this person in a mask, and everyone thought it was Playboi Carti at first, but turns out it's just a doppelganger, and they found that out because there was no hand tattoo. And Playboi Carti detectives are just next level, honestly, with how deep they are into Playboi Carti. But anyways, so he's was potentially in France, in Paris, doing that little thing. I don't think he was actually there. I don't really know where he is, but he could be potentially in America soon for the next Adin Ross stream. Now, if you didn't know, Adin Ross brought on Playboi Carti for a very interesting stream a few weeks ago now. I think it was right after the Grammys, the day of the Grammys actually, in which Playboi Carti showed up for about 6 minutes to Adin Ross's stream, said a few words, said he loved Adin Ross, didn't really perform, but listened to his own music, and then left. $2 million richer. Not actually, because Adin Ross wouldn't give him the money, but he still made money off of that. Now, with that whole debacle happening and Adin Ross not being happy, as well as Adin Ross and Playboi Carti fans, Playboi Carti has committed to a part 2 of the stream, which should be happening soon, as I said earlier. So that's kind of what we're looking forward to next. Now, Adin Ross hasn't really said a date or anything like that. We've heard early March, mid-March, but what we've heard from Adin Ross is that there's going to be a set involved in this. So it's supposed to take place in Adin Ross's warehouse in Miami, and he's building out a concert set for this. So basically the idea is that Playboi Carti will be performing live in the warehouse with no one really there in person, but the viewers online watching the stream, watching it happen. So kind of like a COVID virtual concert, I guess, if you will. And then after that, they're supposed to do an interview as well. So hopefully the interview will take place. I'm not really sure if the whole entire stream is going to take place, but Adin Ross has mentioned that Playboi Carti wants to make this a part of his rollout. So I think that's definitely a possibility. I don't know if it's actually going to happen, but I do think it's a possibility. I guess time will tell. And I know Adin Ross wants this to happen because he knows that if it doesn't, everyone's going to blame him for it. And Playboi Carti's already been blamed for the first stream, so really it can't get any worse for Playboi Carti at this point. It can only get worse for Adin Ross. So he's been trying to check up on him and call him and stuff like that. Actually, Playboi Carti was talking to him on stream, and he said, the reason why he left early and didn't want to really do it was because he's shy, which is kind of funny. And it's definitely true. It just, when you're a Playboi Carti fan and he goes years without saying anything online, through his actual voice, and then he just kind of randomly says something like that, it just, you laugh at it. But anyway, so that stream's supposed to happen soon. Now, if it actually happens, the world may never know. We'll find out eventually. The other question is, with March in mind, Does that seem like a realistic date for Playboi Carti to drop? Now, me personally, I'm gonna sound skeptical and not optimistic here, but I don't think so. I think there's no way that he's dropping in March. And the reason why I don't think he's dropping in March is because Vultures Volume 2 and Vultures Volume 3 still has to come out. And Playboi Carti kind of made a statement, not really, but there was a statement made in regards to Playboi Carti about him waiting for Kanye to drop all the Vultures before he would drop. Now, Vultures Volume 3 isn't set to come out until like early April, so I mean, the earliest I'm thinking for the Playboi Carti album is probably mid to late April. I think realistically, it could even be until his birthday in September where we find out more information of him dropping. I think honestly, he's wanted to drop on his birthday for a while now, and this is the perfect opportunity because he has all this time to kind of start hyping it up and everything. And there have been, clips of him recording music videos and stuff like that happening. Like he was in New York. I think this was early February, recording a music video that just got surfaced. So, there's a lot of time to start promoting. Now, again, I mean, we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know if he'll actually drop on his birthday, if he'll drop before or after. Honestly, my bets are on after because it's Playboi Carti and you just really never know with him. I think the one silver lining of this is that he promised a part 2 with Adin Ross on stream, and Adin Ross promised his fans that the stream would be kind of having to do with his album rollout. So I think that's somewhat of a positive thing to look at. If it gets to be like mid to late March and we don't hear anything from Adin Ross about it, I think we should start being concerned because it means it's definitely not happening, which is completely, unfortunate. But I guess we'll find out. And then, in terms of Kanye and everything going on with Kanye, I think when Kanye promotes his new music, maybe Playboi Carti will be in a single or two, and hopefully Playboi Carti will talk about his music throughout that. I really don't know, but it's not looking too good, I'll be honest. I guess it's really just a waiting game at this point. We just gotta be patient and wait for Playboi Carti to drop when he wants to drop. It just sucks though, because a lot of people say, well, he does this, and yes, he has kind of lied and pushed things back before, but he's never dropped 5 singles, one with Travis Scott featured and one with a Kanye production on it, or producing, and then, just go radio silent and not do anything. So it's honestly new for us Playboi Carti fans. We've never heard or had this happen to us before, and so it'll be interesting to see. I mean, I guess, also, he did give us 5 really good songs, so we can't be that mad at him, but at the end of the day, we all just want the new album, and yeah, I mean, that's really what it is. So, do you guys think he's dropping anytime soon? I mean, do you guys think he's even dropping in 2024? I'm gonna say yes, just because I want to be a little optimistic, but do you guys think that's realistic? Just let me know in the comments. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll be back more with the content. I'm not going anywhere. Still going to be making great videos. Hope you guys enjoyed this one and have a great rest of your day.